Windows 10 has arrived at last. This week Microsoft began the rollout for their next generation OS. I've put it on my laptop and it's Windows. Pretty much exactly what you'd expect, especially if you're already familiar with Windows 7 or 8. It looks good and it runs pretty well. So far the only bug I've encountered is an unusually quiet Cortana, but I'm sure that's just a matter of playing with the drivers. If you're a Windows 7 or 8 user, you can skip the wait and upgrade right now from the Windows 10 download page. At the very least, Windows 10 is having a better rollout than the Street Fighter V beta. After 3 days of false starts, Capcom has announced that the first beta phase will be postponed to an unspecified date. Capcom offered access to 3 beta tests as a pre-order bonus and has confirmed that this first attempt will not count towards those 3 tests. Meanwhile, elsewhere at Capcom, somebody has been making some interesting noises about Resident Evil 2 this week. On Wednesday, a man from Capcom R&D Division 1 going by the initial H randomly appeared on the Resident Evil Facebook page to acknowledge the fans' unending desire for a remake of Resident Evil 2. H stated, "As the team owns the RE brand, we are not certain how we feel about this approach and would like to ask you your honest and frank opinion about the Resident Evil 2 remake and what the brand identity is supposed to be about." 2 days later, H returned with this image, stating that he'd started putting together ideas for an RE2 project shortly after the HD remaster of the Resident Evil remake. H said that he had dusted off the project and presented the basic concept to his bosses. And speaking of dead things, the League of Legends character Gangplank has seemingly had his last battle. In an unprecedented combining of lore and gameplay, the salty pirate Gangplank was killed by his rival Misfortune during the game's currently running Bilgewater event. This death has resulted in the character being made unplayable across all of the game's modes. Smart Money says that this is a temporary stunt and the character will be back before the event is over, but Riot Games is feigning ignorance, saying, "We encourage all Gangplank fans to remain calm for a few days until we can fully assess the situation. At this time we are not addressing refund requests for him or his skins. But please know that over the next several days we will do our best to make things right for everyone." It sounds like Gangplank is gonna need a doctor. Fortunately, Doctors Without Borders will be receiving a hefty donation thanks to a week-long marathon of speedruns from the 2015 Summer Games Done Quick charity fundraiser. The marathon began on Sunday, July 26th and continued non-stop through the week, ending with more than 150 games played and more than $1 million raised for Doctors Without Borders. If you hurry to the link below, you may still be able to donate. And finally, this week's awesome video. Did you like the new trailer for Spectre, but still prefer Pierce Brosnan over Daniel Craig when it comes to James Bond? Well, the usual suspects have a trailer for you, mixing the old with the new.
They say you're finished.
And what do you think?
I think you're just getting started.
Magnificent, isn't she? 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. A few little tricks up her sleeve.
I want you to do me a favor.
What do you have in mind?
Mind if I borrow these?
And that's everything for this week, so what do you think about getting an RE2 remake? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe, pass this video around to your friends, and have a great week.